Dallas police say a man who murdered two sisters admitted he did it in a rage. Amaya and Jalissa Lockett were shot to death early Saturday morning following an argument. The suspect was dating one of the sisters. The sisters both leave behind young children who lost their moms. Fox 4's Amelia Jones spoke with the woman's father. Amelia's in Dallas tonight. Amelia.
Steve, their father tells me that the loss still doesn't feel real. He says that he wants the man who took his daughter's lives to be prosecuted to the fullest extent.
They were beautiful women coming into their own right, beautiful mothers.
This is how Chauncey Lockett will remember his daughters, 24-year-old Amaya Lockett and 22-year-old Jalissa Lockett.
To have them gone is a piece missing.
Dallas police say the sisters were shot and killed inside their apartment on Washington Avenue, just south of Lemon Avenue, east of Central Expressway. Amaya's boyfriend was also shot, but is expected to survive his injuries. Police say Sadiq Shabazz, Jalissa's boyfriend, was the shooter.
It was just shocking, like surprising.
Arrest documents say the four were hanging out at the apartment when Jalissa and Shabazz started arguing. Amaya and her boyfriend went into the bedroom to get away when they heard a gunshot. When Amaya went to see what happened, Shabazz shot her and then shot her boyfriend as he tried to barricade himself in the bedroom. He was still able to call 911 and tell police what happened.
Like I said, disbelief. Like, you know, you hear about violent crimes and stuff like that happening, but you're always thinking, oh, it wouldn't happen to me.
Lockett says before the shooting, Jalissa was questioning if she wanted to stay in the relationship. The arrest documents say Shabazz admitted to shooting all three people out of rage. He also told police that he didn't mean to kill anyone.
It's crazy so to say that, you know, it was unintentional. There's nothing unintentional about killing two people and trying to kill a third person.
Lockett says Jalissa's 2-year-old daughter was inside the apartment when the shooting happened. She wasn't hurt and is with family. Amaya's son was with his dad that night.
I'm going to make sure the kids remember exactly who they were, exactly how outgoing Jalissa was, how smart Amaya was.
And how they were doing their best.
Just getting used to not seeing them every day. That's going to be the hardest part.
Shabazz is currently being held here at the Dallas County Jail. He's charged with capital murder of multiple persons. His bond is set at $3 million.
All right, what's going on, man? Look, you know, to me, that sounds like, dude, you know, it sounds like he couldn't handle rejection. But, you know, what he's saying is that he didn't mean to take their lives. You know, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like, what did he think was going to happen when he pointed a loaded gun at somebody and pulled the trigger, you know? So I think he knew exactly what he was doing. But look, ladies, fellas, listen, it's important, and it's very important to know who you're dealing with when it comes to these relationships or the pursuit of a relationship with somebody. Because some people, they don't have uh, any impulse control, and they lack emotional intelligence. Um, these two women, they should be alive today. And it's sad, you know, anytime that somebody loses their life. And I think what makes this situation even worse is that they had children. These two women, they had children of their own. And now that their children uh, will have to grow up without their mothers. And yeah, one of the kids was at the house when this went down. Hopefully they didn't see it, you know, as it happened. But you know, it's just bad. But then there's something else too that I saw, and I kind of just stumbled upon it, and that was this guy's Instagram page, which was like a post from like 6 days ago, and it had me thinking, like, how do you go from that on Instagram? He's got a pretty good following, um, to now being in that position, you know, that he's found himself in. Because I mean, yeah, he's going to prison. But yeah. Check this out.
I'll do that whole first take again.
Fucking vibes. Untamed CEO.
Mrs. Untamed in here. We keeping it real, go wrong.
Tell me who gon' have my back, I gotta hold my own. I keep thinking about my future when I'm all alone. I feel like I'm a god, they throwing rocks up at my throne. You let them tell you anything, you fall for it. Why the fuck you fall for it? Of everything, that's what you call my phone for? You gon' be that nigga I put pause on. I really think my dog gone, bro. Linked up with women he had on all fours. Sadiq on the road, probably. Linked up with your hoe, probably. She ain't got a BBL, bro. Left and caught a new body. Who I'm scared of? Nobody. Who I'm sparing? Nobody. Press me ain't been nobody. I'm fighting, bitch, I'm pole fighting. I can send my nigga still spinning 2 V's and made a W. Let a nigga play, I'll get it done to you.
Yeah, so that was something that I found, and I think about that. Again, it was posted 6 days ago, and I think maybe it was about 2 or 3 days before the incident occurred. But in that video, he said, "What did he say?" He said, "I keep thinking about my future when I'm all alone." And looking at the way things turned out for him now, and the victims, it's like, was he really thinking about his future when he decided to do what he did? um but now the two women whose lives that he took, they don't have a future. you know their time on this earth ended inside that apartment that night. And man, it's crazy. And I wish that people would just take the time to think about how their decisions and actions not only affect them, but how it affects other people. In this case, the two women, and the boyfriend of the other sister, and the kids, and their families and everything like that. Yeah, I just wish people would take time to think about that stuff, and just stop believing that every problem or every issue can be solved at the end of a gun barrel. You know, what this guy did was senseless. It was cowardly, and it just showed that he didn't have any regard for the lives of anybody in that apartment. He was only concerned about himself and his feelings, and nobody else's. So I don't know, man. Put him in the meat grinder. He's done. So yeah, man. Just y'all take care. Y'all stay safe, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.